Hi everyone. Welcome to At Home with APS. We're so glad you've decided to join us today, and we're really looking forward to learning with you.
Go ahead and rub those hands together super duper fast. Get them nice and warm. When they're toasty, 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 put them over your ears. Take that deep breath. Now our listening ears are ready. Teachers, if you're following along, this is week 24, Thursday. Tell me a word that rhymes with beach. Reach, teach, speech, bleach, leech. Good. What's the first sound in cheerful? Ch, ch. CH, our chopper, good job. What's the first sound in gather? G. What's the first sound in theater? The, TH. What's the first sound in fashion? F. What's the first sound in shoulders? Sh, SH. What's the first sound in nation? N. Let's build a word together. Ready? The, ease, these. Ch, f, chief. The, in, thin. Mind, mind. Sh, eat, sheets. The, thumb. The, them. Shine, shine. Left, left. Wild, wild. Good job. We're going to go across and up for that final sound. Here we go. Ready? Mash, mash. Breath, breath. Leash, leash. Inch, inch. Path, path. Tooth, tooth. Excellent job. All right, I'll give you the word. Now it's your turn to break it apart for me. Ready? Fast. F-A-S-T. Fast. Chimes. Ch-I'm-z. Chimes. Shade. Sh-ade. Shade. Chest. Ch-est. Chest. Bump. B-a-mp. Bump. Shells. Sh-e-lls. Shells. Kind. K-I-nd. Kind. They. The-a. They. Thud. Th-ud. Thud. Brush. B-r-ush. Brush. Good job. Ace add ch, chase. Ape add sh, shape. Ease add ch, cheese. Eam add the, theme. Ear add ch, cheer. All right, go ahead and get your chopper ready. Cheek chop ch, eek. There chop the, air. Shy chop sh, I. Shirt chop sh, ert. Churn chop ch, earn. Very good. Let's build a new word together. Ready? Shoe change sh to ch, chew. Chair change ch to sh, share. Sheep change sh to ch, cheap. Cheese change ch to these. Store change st to ch, chore. All right, my friends. Do you remember earlier in the year when we would have our alphabet sound races and we would time ourselves and see how fast we could say all the sounds of the alphabet? So when I saw the card quick as I could, I would say, ah. All right. Let's see how fast we can do it today. The cards are in random order, so make sure you're looking and listening. Ready? Here we go. R, T, P, V, N, X, L, Z, J, Ch, S, Qu, A, D, B, W, M, Y, K, Sh, I, Th, G, E, K, A. Nice job, friends. I'm a little rusty, but I think I'll speed up as we go. All right, the last thing we're going to do today is, friends, you might remember our poem Starlight, Starbright. And when we looked at Starlight, Starbright the first time, we noticed something. We noticed that a lot of the words end in I, G, H, T, I, G, H, T, I, G, H, T, I, G, H, T, I, G, H, T. And let's use a nice bright marker so that we can really see it. I, G, H, T can make the ite sound. Say that with me. Ready? Ite. One more time. Ite. Good. Let's read our poem together. Here we go. Starlight, star bright, the first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have this wish I wish tonight. Beautiful. What would you wish for? All right, friends, have a wonderful day. Great job warming up those listening ears.
Hey, boys and girls, it's Mr. Holiday again. And look, it's our friend Echo. So Echo came to help me do the nursery rhyme with you guys. So we're going to do the nursery rhyme, Hey Diddle Diddle, today. And we're going to have a lot of fun with it because we're going to read it just like we do in class. So first, Mr. Holiday is going to read it. And then Echo will come up and you guys will read it with Echo. And then we're going to play a couple of games where we actually are going to look at how many words are in each line of our nursery rhyme. And then we're going to search for certain words that are in the nursery rhyme. So before we get started, let me tell you that your parents have a copy of Hey Diddle Diddle. So they could pull it up on their computer or they could print it out, or if they got a printed packet, if they picked up one of the printed packets, it's in there, so they could get it out for you. So you have a choice. You can read along with mine that I'm going to hold up on the screen, or if you want to go get your copy and have your copy in front of you to read as we go, that would be great. So then you could touch the words when it's your time to read with Echo. So if we were in school, we would use our pointer power to read this, right? So we might use our pointer sticks and point to each word as we read it. If you don't have a pointer stick at home, which you may not, it may still be back in our classroom, you could get the end of a pencil and you could use the pencil, or you always have your finger to point with. I'm going to use my finger pointer power while I read it to you today. So the first time through, I'm going to read it to you. If you've got the paper in front of you, you can touch the words on your paper as Mr. Holiday reads it, or you can look up at the screen and you can kind of follow my finger touching the words, and you could even maybe reach out and touch the screen and touch the words as we go. Okay. Hey, diddle, diddle. Hey, diddle, diddle. The cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such a sight, and the dish ran away with the spoon. All right? Okay, I'm going to get echo. I'm not pointing to the words this time. This is your turn. You can point to the words on the screen, or if you've got the paper in front of you, point to the words there as you read this with Echo and Mr. Holiday. So when Echo goes up, Mr. Holiday, and those of you at home will start reading. You ready? Hey, diddle, diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such a sight, and the dish ran away with the spoon. All right, very nice. Now what we're going to do is we're going to play a little game where we're going to count and see how many words are on each line. Now at home, if you want to, after you count how many words are there, you could write the number beside the line to show how many words you counted in each line. Or you can just hold up your fingers and you can watch me do it now, and maybe you don't want to do it until after you've watched the video, and then you could go back and do it with mom or dad or your babysitter or your grandparents or whoever is helping you learn while you're at home today. Could be a big brother or a big sister, I guess. All right, so let's count how many words are in the title. You ready? The best way to do that is to touch them as we count them. So 1, 2, 3. I see 3 there. I like the idea of writing it down, so I'm going to take my pencil and I'm just going to, I'm going to write the number 3 there to show me that there were 3. Let's do the next line. Count the words. All right. Did you get 3? Because there's 3 in that line too. Let's do the next one. Now I'm going to do this one with you, and then I'm going to let you do the other ones on your own, and I'll give you a minute to do it, and then I'll tell you how many are there. So let's do this one that's got the cat and the fiddle and see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 words in that one. All right, now you're doing the line that's the next line, which is the cow jumped. So count and see how many words you see there. All right, if you're writing it down, write it down. I'm going to write it down, and now I'll show you. 3. Let's look at the next line. Over the moon. Count your words. Write your answer, or hold up your fingers if you're not writing the answer. I'll write the answer. Look, it was 3 again. Now let's do the next line. The little dog laughed. Count your words. Got it? I'm going to write down the answer. Check your answer. It's 4. All right, the next line. To see such a sight. Get your answer. I'm getting mine. I double checked. There's 5. That's the most so far. Actually, that's tied with the second line. They've tied at 5. That's the most words we've had in sentences so far as 5, or lines, I should say. Let's count the next one. And the dish ran away. Count those words, then write your answer. I got my answer. It's 5 again. All right, that last line, with the spoon. Count how many words you see. Got your answer? I've got mine. And it's 3. Now, the next thing you get to do is a word search. Down here at the bottom of the paper that you have at home, you're going to see words written across. What they want us to do is they want us to look at the word here and then find the word back up in the nursery rhyme. And you can circle it with a pencil or a pen or a crayon, or you can color the word. All right. So I'm going to help you do the first two, and then you can do the others on your own. I will hold up a piece of paper in a few minutes, though, that shows you the answer after you've had some time to work, okay? So the first word we're looking for is over, over. So let's read it again and see if we can find the word over. Hey, diddle, diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over. Ooh, I found it. Did you find it? Over. So I'm going to take, I have an orange marker, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to color the word over. I'm going to keep reading to see if over is anywhere else in this nursery rhyme. The little dog laughed to see such a sight, and the dish ran away with the spoon. No more overs, but we did find the over there. See, the next word they want us to find, ooh, it's a snap word. It's a snap word. It's this word the, T-H-E. Oh my goodness. I think the word the is in here a lot. But the same thing, I'm going to read it, and when I find the word the, every time I find it, I'm going to highlight it. So let's go again. Hey, diddle, diddle, no thee there. The, ooh, that's the word the. So I'm going to highlight it with my orange. The cat and the. Oh, there it is again. I colored it again. Fiddle. The, oh, there it is again. The cow jumped over the. Ooh, there's a lot of these here. Moon. The, woo, oh boy, this is fun. There's a lot of these. This is a fun game. The little dog laughed to see such a sight. And the, oh, there it is again. Dish ran away with the, oh my goodness. Spoon. Oh my gosh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I found the word the 7 times. Okay, again, down at the bottom, it tells you the other words to look for. So now you want to look for the word and after you find all the ands, you're going to go back and look for to. And after you found to, you can go back and look for with. And after you find with, you can go back and look for see. And then after you find all the words C's, you can go back and look for the word little. So I want you to take a moment to do that. And once you've found all those words and circled them or colored them or whatever you're doing, and I will show you the answer so you can compare. Okay. Very good. I bet you did a great job. Let me show you. Here's all those words. You can see in the first line, I highlighted the and the. In the second line, I found the again. And the third line, I had over and the. No, I'm off. Oh, Mr. Holiday. It's in the second line, I found the and the. And the third line, there was just the. And the fourth line, I found over and the. And the fifth line, I found the and little. And the sixth line, I found to and see. And the seventh line, I found and the. And in the last line, I found with and the. So a really fun activity. I hope you had a great time doing it.
Hey readers, it's Miss Hygis. I heard that you were writing some poems, so I wanted to read a poem to you, to share it with you. I have this poetry book called If I Were in Charge of the World and Other Worries by Judith Viorst. And I chose this one poem to share with you for two reasons. Because it has rhythm. Poems can have rhythm. Not all poems have rhythm, but some do. Rhythm is like the beat. See, this is supposed to be drums, but it's like you can almost keep beat as you're reading. And this poem that I'm choosing to share with you today does have rhythm. Poems can also have surprise endings, kind of like books do sometimes. You don't always see it in poems. As a matter of fact, it's kind of more rare, but it's fun to think about. And this is something that I might try when I write my own poems later on today. Okay, so let's see if you hear the rhythm and you can see the surprise ending in this poem. It's called Mother Doesn't Want a Dog. Oh, I'm going to try to keep rhythm. Mother doesn't want a dog. Mother says they smell. And never sit when you say sit or even when you yell. Can you picture that? Can you see someone like yelling at a dog that's not sitting? I can totally see that. See if you can keep your rhythm too. Okay. And when you come home late at night and there is ice and snow, you have to go back out because the dumb dog has to go. Mother doesn't want a dog. Mother says they shed. That means they lose their fur. And always let the strangers in and bark at friends instead. And do disgraceful things on rugs. Do you know what that means? Disgraceful is like shockingly unacceptable. So if they're doing disgraceful things on the rug, it probably means they're peeing on the rug. Let me go back and reread a little bit. Mother doesn't want a dog. Mother says they shed. And always let the strangers in and bark at friends instead. And do disgraceful things on rugs. And track mud on the floor. And flop upon your bed at night. And snore their doggy snore. Oh, I can see that. I can hear it too. Mother doesn't want a dog. She's making a mistake. Because more than a dog, I think, she will not want this snake. Surprise ending right there. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, the whole time I'm thinking about the dog. The dog. Is the kid gonna get the dog? And then he or she, I'm not sure, brings home a snake instead. So I really like that poem for those two reasons, that I heard the rhythm and it had a surprise ending. So today, when you are writing some of your own poems, you might try adding some rhythm, or you might try a surprise ending. This poem also had rhymes, so that's another thing that you can try as you're writing your own poem. Maybe I should add that to my chart. There were definitely rhymes. Oh, now I can't find my poem. I lost the page. All right, writers of poetry and readers of poetry, good luck with your poems. I hope that I get to read some on Seesaw. Hi, writers. It's Miss Hygis again. I'm back because I wanted to try the same activity that you've tried at home, and that is to look for something at home, just a regular object, maybe from your room or somewhere that you wanted to try to write a poem about. So I went into my room, and here's what I found in my room. Oh. This little tiny, it is small even though I'm holding it up, it looks bigger. This tiny little Hatchimal was in my room. So I decided to write a poem about this little Hatchimal. And I thought about that dog poem I read to you the other day. Or just recently. And I thought about what most poems have rhythm and a surprise ending. So I really wanted to try this surprise ending. So I decided that my poem should talk about how cute and sweet the little Hatchimal is and how wonderful it is. So it's going to be like, the poem talks about how cute it is, how cute it is, how nice it is, how wonderful it is. And then at the end, my surprise ending will be that it's actually evil when you step on it because they hurt when you step on them. So that's going to be my surprise ending. But as the writer, I know what I want my ending to be. It's not really a surprise to me. It's only going to be a surprise to my reader. All right, so I wanted to show you what I have so far. Here's my little plan I wrote up here. Cute, 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 evil. Because this is kind of how I want my poem to go. Talk about how wonderful it is the whole time. Boom, terrible. Okay, so here's what I have so far. Hatchimal, Hatchimal, pink and yellow. I've tried Sweetie, but then I wanted Kitty. Tiny silver wings, right? I'm describing how cute she is. There are silver wings. Just so cute and pretty. Winking at me sweetly. Right? It's winking too. And then I was going to try to switch it to how evil it is, right? Because it's like nice, wonderful, Hatchimal. So then I have lying on the ground or laying on the ground. And now I want to try to show how evil it is. So I was going to try to brainstorm with you right here. And I wish I could get your ideas too. So let me reread. Sometimes that helps me to get my ideas going. Hatchimal, Hatchimal, pink and yellow kitty. Tiny silver wings, just so cute and pretty. Winking at me sweetly, laying on the ground. Something about like my foot laying on the ground. My hiding in plain sight, maybe. Let me try that. Hiding in plain sight. Hiding in plain sight. Laying on the ground, hiding in plain sight. My something about my foot, my bare foot, yeah, because I don't want to be in shoes because it really hurts when you're barefoot. My soft barefoot. I think I need another word in there. I'll have to try to revise that. Hiding in plain sight. My soft barefoot crunches. Ooh, crunches. Oh, crunches on your pointy horn. My soft barefoot crunching on your pointy horn. Okay. Laying on the ground, hiding in plain sight. My soft barefoot crunching on your pointy horn. I kind of lost the rhythm there. Crunching on your pointy horn, but I'm kind of stuck right here, and it doesn't sound the way I want it to sound, but I want to at least get my thoughts out to get to the end of my poem where it's like truly evil. My soft barefoot crunching on your pointy horn. Oh, you know what I could do? I could end it like the beginning. I could say, Hatchimal, Hatchimal, pink and yellow evil kitty, maybe? Pink and yellow devil. Oh, I don't know. Hatchimal, 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 pink and yellow. Pink and yellow evil, pink and yellow villain. Pink and yellow villain. I don't know. So this is what I have so far, right? I lost the rhythm. My poem doesn't have that rhythm. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and revise it. And then maybe I'll share with you my final piece. And I can't wait to read some of your poems. Thanks for writing with me. Hi, writers. It's Miss Hydras again. Last time I was on the video, I was trying what you were doing at home, writing about a poem about something I found in my room. And this was in my room, this little Hatchimal. And so I knew that I wanted to try a couple of things. I know that poems can have rhythm, right? A beat, and they can have surprise endings. So I really wanted to try the surprise ending. If I could get rhythm, that's great, but I really wanted the surprise ending. So my plan was to write about how cute and sweet this little Hatchimal was, and then surprise my reader at the end by talking about how it was evil when you step on it. So that was my plan, and as you can see, I worked a little more after I was on the video with you, because I got stuck. And one thing I did was I just kept writing to get to the end of my plan, because I wanted to get to the point where the Hatchimal was evil. So then I went back and I just kept playing with certain lines. That's called revising, right? It's changing what you've written to try to make it better, okay? So I tried to add some rhythm. One way to do that is to add some rhyming words. So even some lines, I just switched the order of them to make the rhyming a little easier. Like, look at this one right here. It used to say, winking at me sweetly, but sweetly was really hard to find a rhyming word that worked with it. So I just changed the order of the sentence and I said, sweetly winking at me, because I felt like me would probably be easier to rhyme with. So that's like a little trick you can do sometimes, and to help you come up with lines that rhyme. So this is what it looked like, right? Really tricky to read. And so I rewrote my final copy. I still made a little mistake there, but I wanted to show you how I changed it. My first line even changed. I had Hatchimals, pink, Hatchimal, pink and yellow kitty, right? And instead, I decided to title my piece Hatchimal, and start it like that. So let me read it to you now. Hatchimal, pink and yellow kitty, tiny silver wings, so little, cute, and pretty, friendly little things, sweetly winking at me from my bedroom floor, full of love and smiles, fun and so much more. Then my barefoot crunches your sharp and pointy ears, evil little Hatchimal, what every parent fears. So it turns out I didn't even have to rhyme anything with me, so maybe I could even change that line back to be smiling at or winking at me sweetly from my bedroom floor. I actually kind of like that. So look, even though I thought I was finished, I still might do even more revising. And that's what writers do. They just change things until their piece is the way they want it to be. So that's something you might try with your poems. If some part of it's just not working, just kind of try it a few different ways and see which one you like best. And you might have to step away from your poem for a little while. Go play outside or read a book or play with your brother or sister. And then look at it again and see if you come up with a different idea. Writers do that too. So, good luck revising your poem.
Hi, families. On the APS Continuous Learning Plan calendars for grades K through 2, there are daily activities for phonemic awareness. But what is phonemic awareness? Phonemic awareness is the understanding that our language is made up of words, and words are made up of sounds. The technical word for those sounds is phonemes, hence the term phonemic awareness. This awareness of sounds is the foundation with which we can teach students phonics. Phonics is when we have a letter, a symbol, and we attach it to a sound. Phonemic awareness is just being able to hear and manipulate the sounds in our language. There is no written symbol involved yet. Students need to be able to hear and manipulate the sounds within words to be able to learn phonics, to attach a symbol to those sounds. One of the first parts of phonemic awareness that children learn is rhyming. If you ask your child, what is a word that rhymes with jar? And they can say, jar, car, or far, or bar, or even a made-up word like yar, then they are well on their way through the rhyming progression. But if they cannot produce a rhyming word yet, that's okay. There are steps that lead up to being able to create their own rhymes. We're going to look at 3 general steps children take on the rhyming path. One of the first steps is rhyme exposure, hearing lots of words that rhyme. For example, when you're reading a book to your child, you might say something like, this book is called Hop on Pop. Hey, hop and pop rhyme because they both sound the same at the end. Listen, op and op. That's rhyme exposure. The next step or stage is rhyme recognition. In this step, students learn to tell if words rhyme or don't rhyme. You might say, tell me if these 2 words rhyme. Tree, bee. And they could give a thumbs up or say, yes, they rhyme. You might also give 2 words that don't rhyme, like ball and bat, and they would give a thumbs down. Once they can do 2 words, you could even give them 3 and ask which one does not rhyme. In the final step of rhyme production, students are able to generate their own rhyming words. You might say, how many words can we name that rhyme with rain? Now remember, this is about the sound at the end of the word, not the spelling. The actual letters are not important. We're listening for the sound. So if your child says, rain cane, that would be correct. So we learned that phonemic awareness is the basic understanding that words are made up of sounds, and doing activities that manipulate those sounds, like rhyming activities, helps to build phonemic awareness for students.
As we end this early literacy edition of At Home with APS, we invite you, parents and families, to continue to take pictures and videos of how you are engaging in literacy activities while at home. Be sure to tag us on whatever social media outlet you prefer using the hashtag @HomeWithAPS, and we look forward to seeing all of the exciting and creative ways that APS students and families are engaging with literacy while at home. So until our next early literacy episode, we ask that you stay safe, stay healthy, Arlington, and we look forward to seeing you again soon for our next edition of At Home with APS.